Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, More and More Geckos. If you're new to this channel, can you please give this video a thumbs up? Don't forget to comment down below. Let me know how that day is going down in the comment section because I truly love hearing from every single one of you guys. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn that notification bell on so you guys know when I upload new videos. And let's get today's video started. So guys, today's video is going to be all about Gollum, my female leopard gecko I recently took in. She's a Murphy's patternless leopard gecko. I believe she's around 3.5 years old, maybe 4 years old. Hard to say since she was released out in the wild. Only her previous owner probably knows, but we'll never find that person most likely. So sadly, we're probably going to just have to guess and say she's probably around 3 or 4 years old. But who knows, maybe she's younger or maybe she's older. But nonetheless, she is one amazing leopard gecko, and I'm very grateful for her. But Gollum is a leopard gecko I took in because I was taking care of my reptiles one night, and I had a person reach out to me saying they had found a reptile in their apartment. Now, what makes me think this leopard gecko was in the wild was this leopard gecko had layers and layers of shed. Now, it's also colder outside. And since it's colder outside, she probably stumbled across this apartment to find a warmer area because this person kept it pretty warm in their apartment. And leopard geckos and other reptiles tend to find warmer places to hide, say, if they're cold. But I believe that's why. And also the whole shedding thing was, since it had layers and layers of shed from different sheds, that tells me that she shed out in the wild probably multiple times. Now, her previous owner could have been, could have probably just never helped her with the stuck shed. But, like, other than, like, the stuck shed, I mean, she was pretty healthy. Stuck shed, and since she was skinny, other than that, she was very well taken care of, you could tell before. So I doubt that, this happened in her care. I'm pretty sure it happened when she was released out in the wild. They thought, you know what, I can't care for this leopard gecko. Or I always hear this a lot, they have college, or they have a child, or they just don't have time for it, or they can't care for it, so they release it out in the wild. If you guys have a reptile, please do not be releasing it in the wild because usually they'll die. Usually someone won't find them and then find someone that will take care of them. Usually if they're released in the wilds, they just die. So please do not release your reptile or amphibian or animal out in the wild. Thank you so much. But anyway, so that's another reason what makes me think she was in the wild for some time. She also had an infection in her eyeball, which took me quite a while to take care of that infection. So that tells me, and infections don't just happen like overnight, like bam, for leopard geckos. I've had infections, the same infections in leopard gecko eyes with a different leopard gecko I took in Milo, and it took him a while before the infection really came in. It took him like a month before it really came in. So that tells me that Gollum probably was out there for some time, and that's why she had so many layers of stuck shed, and that she was cold, and that's probably why she stumbled across the apartment, which was actually very amazing, and she got very lucky that she did so, because that person reached out and said, I found this reptile, I can't care for them. If you want this reptile, you can have it. I just don't want to release it out in the wild because this is obviously not a native species. I said 100% I'll take it because this reptile really needs help. She obviously has MBD. She had tons of scars. And I'll put pictures up on the screen of all the problems, and so that way you guys can kind of just see the problems that she had the day I got her. She had stuck shed on her toes. She was missing toes. Her belly was really sunken in. She had the infection in her eye that was very noticeable. She had tons of scars and all that type of stuff. Not really scars, but where she was scraped or bitten or scratched. So obviously something was probably hunting her down, trying to get a little snack or something, sadly. But guys, let's just move on to the video with showing you Gollum. I'm going to be feeding her, soaking her, just doing pretty much my daily care with Gollum because I'm going to have to do this probably for like a year before she's probably as healthy as I want her to be. But yeah, I actually also want to show you the calcium I use for her. So I use this type of calcium. It's a stronger calcium than my other calcium because I also have this calcium right here I like to use. But I'm using this type of calcium for her because it's a little bit stronger. And I also have vitamins and stuff I like to use for Gollum. And the vitamins, let me see if I can get it. It's all behind my camera, but this is also the vitamins I like to use for her. So I use this type of stuff for Gollum, and it's just a good way to keep her, give her supplements because she really needs it. But we're gonna just move on to the video, feed Gollum, do her daily care, and yeah, let's move on. So guys, as you can tell on the time lapse, I just like to soak Gollum for just a few minutes, just probably like 2.5 minutes. I just like to give her a good little soak. Sometimes we go like 5 minutes, sometimes we go 10 minutes. Whenever she looks a little bit down, we just like to give her a good soak because as you can tell, she enjoys it a lot. And she'll just sit here like a good girl. Sometimes when she's in a bad mood, we have to put a lid on. And it doesn't happen too often. We've only had to do it twice, but nonetheless, she actually really enjoys a good soak. As you can tell, she just really lays out and loves it. The water is perfect temperature, and she just sits there. It's not too high, so she's able to climb out if she wants. And she usually climbs out when she wants to come out, and then we'll put her back in her habitat. But we're actually going to show her, we're actually going to show Gollum compared to Chase, so you guys kind of see two Murphy's patternless together, because I mean she looks pretty good right now, but really compared to another Murphy's patternless that is probably close to the same age and that are both well taken care of, I mean you guys are going to notice the difference when I put her right next to Chase. You guys are going to be able to tell the difference right away compared to an MBD gecko and a non-MBD gecko. But we're going to show them after she's done with her soak. You did such a good job, Gollum. You're such a good girl. Also, this soak is really, really good for her eye and for her stuck shed that was on her toes. It's really good for her toes, so she enjoys it a lot. But yeah, let's move on to Chase and Gollum. So guys, I just wanted to really kind of compare Chase and Gollum together. Chase is the one in my hand. I wanted to hold him. I don't think they're going to breed outside their tanks, but I just don't want to take any chances because we don't want Gollum getting bred. So I wanted to hold them. But as you can tell, her color is coming in, but not even close to Chase's color. And Chase is absolutely stunning. He is a lot more skittish than Gollum is, but he's absolutely amazing as well. You can tell Chase is absolutely doing well. And we hope to have Gollum around this big, probably not as fat, probably a few grams smaller, but we want her to look pretty plump and pretty well because she is such a small gecko. But Gollum is absolutely doing well, and once she looks like that, that's absolutely amazing. If she didn't have MBD, we were going to consider breeding her because we didn't know she had MBD until we got her. But we suspected she did have something like MBD since she was in the wild so long. But nonetheless, she's going to make an amazing pet, and she doesn't have to be a breeder. So all my leopard geckos don't have to be breeders, so we'll take what we have, and nonetheless, she's going to make an awesome pet, and we'll just breed Chase to something else, probably like a blazing blizzard or something. So nonetheless, she's absolutely amazing, and she's going to make a great addition to the reptile room. Come on, baby girl. You got this, buddy. Come on, you got it. Here. Calm down. You got this. Come on. You got this. It's right here. Don't worry. Oh, who's a good girl? You did a good job, Gollum. Also, guys, she got her name because she obviously kind of reminds me of Gollum from Lord of the Rings. So I kind of just named her after that character from the movies because, I mean, it fits her personality. And she kind of reminds me of a Gollum. So her name is Gollum. Got this, baby girl. Come on. You got it. And we're going to feed her this meal without calcium and vitamins because she's had calcium and vitamins every single meal since she's been here. And we're going to try to give her one meal without just because she's going to have to get used to having both because, I mean, all meals aren't going to be supplemented after she's been here for a few months. But I just wanted to give her a few meals without to see how she does without having vitamins and calcium, because she gets a lot of that. And we don't want to, you can always give too much vitamins and calcium to your gecko. So we want to, you know, kind of give her a break from it as well, because she's been here for like a week and a half and she gets fed every single day since she didn't have a lot of meals since she was in the wild. But she has had calcium and vitamins every day. So that's just a little bit too much. So we're going to feed some meals without vitamins and calcium just for her safety, so she doesn't get overloaded. But yeah, she's absolutely amazing. Aren't you, Gollum? Oh, you're such a cutie pie. You got this. You got this. Gollum, can you eat it for me? Oh, who's a good girl? You got that one by yourself. Good job, Gollum. Good job. Can you let Daddy pet you on the head? Oh, who's a good girl? You do such a good job, little girl. You're such a good job. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are, Gollum. Don't worry, buddy. Well, we're going to leave her alone so she doesn't get stressed. And yeah, I think we're going to be wrapping up today's video. So guys, sadly, we are wrapping up today's video. But if you did enjoy this video of Gollum and want to see more, be sure to give this video a thumbs up for me. Don't forget to comment down below. Let me know how that day is going down in the comment section. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn that notification bell on so you guys get notified when I upload more videos about Gollum and all my other pets. Be sure to check out this video of my bearded dragon leopard gecko and this video of my bearded dragon and crested gecko. And remember to have one amazing day, and I'll see you all in the next one.